Have you ever watched Beasters, the anime?
No, I haven't. I've heard that it's good, but the animation is a bit weird to me.
The animation... I haven't watched a lot of it, but I watched a couple episodes.
I do know people like it a lot.
I actually think it's good for what it is.
Like, I wouldn't be opposed to watching it, it's just that I haven't, like, gotten the opportunity just because, you know, I've prioritized other things.
That's actually quite fair.
But so going back to, like, you know, like I like of the 2010s. Wait.
I'm ready.
When did Tangle come out?
Oh God.
Was that before or after the Princess and the Frog?
After.
And
Tangled was the first one they did after. It was the first movie to non-do. Prince of the Frog was the last one they did that was 2D.
Well, excluding the Winnie the Pooh movie.
Well, the first princess one that it wasn't Pixar or anything, and Tangled was the first one, like princess-wise, that they did. That was.
So was Tangled 2010 or something?
I think so.
Okay, leave that out then. But I was gonna say that Zootropolis is my favorite Disney animated movie of the 2010s.
Zootropolis did come out after Tangled.
Yes, well, long after. Frozen hadn't even come out at that point. But anyway, back to Raya. So, like, you know, there's that bit where they have the conflict. And my question is, why does the dragon think, after all that's happened, that Raya is being unreasonable in not trusting people?
Because she still, at the end of the day, I think she still wanted to have faith in people, the dragon, while Raya wasn't as keen.
But, like, the dragon got betrayed by someone. That should have reinforced Raya's point.
I think the point as well was the dragon was probably thinking this is one person that betrayed me. Others mightn't. I don't actually 100% sure.
Yeah, well, when we get into that, that's where you get into problematic storytelling territory, because movies are all about showing and not telling, and one thing that you're taught is that you should, for the most part...
Oh, shit. Sorry.
It's okay. In storytelling, in movies at least, it's like you shouldn't, like, assume that people will be able to fill in the gaps outside of the screen. So, like, everything that happens off screen should be treated as, like, as superfluous. To some degree. Not entirely, of course, because sometimes things have to happen off screen, but, like, it has to be treated almost as if it didn't happen, because the things that happen on screen are so much more impactful on the viewer than the stuff that happened off screen. So, like, making that something, like, the movie doesn't do a good job of actually justifying that position, even though we know that from a moral perspective, that is the moral position to do. You know, to trust in people.
Oh, fuck's sake, I meant to turn it. Yeah, I'm fucking up again. It's fine.
But I'm not there to simply go, oh, that's the correct thing to do. I'm there to go, does the movie justify it? And the movie doesn't.
Oh, okay.
At least not until, you know, the very end. But that's long after, like, the conflict has really, like, been settled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you are better than you were earlier today, I think.
Ah, fuck's sake.
You are just making those little mistakes, you see.
Yeah, I was going to lose because
I think if you weren't making those little mistakes, I think you would actually be flying through a bunch of these little...
Yeah.
Because now you got the holding thing, and I think you're getting a little better at, like, planning out the lines.
I always do things. I always get better as games go on.
Well, that would be the hope. It'd be bad if you got worse. Actually, sometimes it feels like that. Not you specifically, but, like, sometimes, you know, if you spend so long at a game, it feels like you're steadily getting worse because of the amount of, like, time and effort you're putting in.
Yeah.
So yeah, so my point anyway, Raya the Last Dragon was, like, that movie kind of bummed me out simply because it felt like a poor attempt at a Disney movie, in my personal opinion. And since then, I haven't felt inclined to watch new Disney movies. Now, I know everyone sings all sorts of, like, gushes and praises about Encanto.
Encanto was good. I enjoyed Encanto.
But it's just like I'm just kind of focused on other things at the moment now, because for the most part, I've caught up on Disney. I'm literally missing just everything past Raya, which isn't that long ago.
No.
Didn't Raya come out during COVID?
Yes.
And that's only a couple of years ago.
It is actually, yeah, I'm trying to think.
So I could just literally just wait a while, let more movies come out. Although the thing that bums me out again, and you just brought this up yourself again, Disney now seem to be much more into making sequels.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not. I think the Moana. I haven't watched it yet, but I do want to watch it. It's supposed to be okay. It's supposed to be grand.
Yeah, but so it is a sequel, and it's by far and away the best performing Disney movie in a while in terms of box office gross.
That's true. And do you know what? My little niece, my eldest one, obviously, because the other one is only a couple of months, so obviously it has to be the other one.
Did you say her name in Ori, actually?
Probably did. It's Annabelle. Actually, yeah, because she doesn't have any socials or anything, so it's fine.
Not now, at least. In the future, maybe.
Oh, for years. And like, who knows? Will we still be doing this when she has socials? But her favorite Disney movie is actually
You're speaking quietly,
is
so it's
actually Moana.
Why do you start speaking quiet as if you're like ashamed of that?
I don't know. No, I'm just saying like she adores Moana.
I thought you were going to say like Frozen 2 or something.
No, she adores Moana. It's like,
well, I mean, it's got catchy songs.
well, yeah, she just really likes it. She really likes Moana. She does like Elsa from Frozen, but like she likes the Frozen characters.
Wait, when you say Moana, do you mean the character Moana more than the...
She likes the movie. Like it's her favorite
Oh,
movie
okay.
to watch.
Yeah, I interpreted that, but then you were talking about Elsa, and
Yeah,
I was
but
like...
see, thing is, people are like, a lot of kids do like the Frozen ones, and my turn on that is, she does like Elsa and Anna, and she does mention Elsa and Anna at times, but she doesn't really watch the Frozen movie as she would like
Moana.
and Encanto, actually.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me a story about Encanto there.
She really likes Encanto as well. Sometimes, and she doesn't mind Tangled. But yeah, and ever since she got this like little this like it's called a toonie. It's something with kids.
A what?
It's called toonie. It's like oh fuck.
A toonie.
Toonie. So like. It's like, I'm fucking this up. It's like, a toonie is like, it's like, they have like, they play stories, it's like things for kids, and there's like a load of Disney's ones, and like, Paddington Bear and stuff, and she's a couple of, so it's like, look it up, it's like a toonie box, and you have little figures that look like a character, and there's like different ones, and you put them on top of it, you buy them in Smith's, the toy store, and like on things, it's like an official thing. And they play like either songs or a story or something. And I know we got her a toonie for Christmas.
How do you spell it? Is it
like Toonie? It's like a toonie.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Here it looks like they're spelling with only one O, but maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe it is only one O. I thought it was two. It could be one, and if it is, I'm sorry.
Let me take a look at this. Toonies, which is Tonies, is a toy production company. The company's main product is the Tony Box, a cube-shaped digital audio device designed for children. Is just briefly, like, is this one of them?
Yes, that is what a toonie is.
Okay. So it's only one O, apparently.
Oh, is it only one? Sorry, I wasn't actually, like, 100.
Unless they changed it in over here.
I'm actually not sure.
Which isn't an impossibility. So what exactly is this stuff? Like, it just sings songs?
It's like sings songs, does a story as well. Or I don't know what. I know she has some, because we got her a couple for Christmas, and I know one of the ones she has is Ariel, and she doesn't watch the movie, but she likes the character.
Why did she not watch the movie then?
She has watched the movie, but it's not one that she would like request to watch like she does with the others, but she does like the character. But my sister thinks she likes the character because it has red hair, and I'm actually ginger,
Yeah,
And my
yeah.
sister actually thinks she likes it because of that.
Because you look like Ariel.
Because I'm a redhead, yeah. I think that might be the reason why.
Wow.
And that's what my sister thinks as well. She thinks it's more because
Well, you should be honored because isn't
Ariel's
Little...
my favorite.
Yeah, Little Mermaid's your favorite Disney movie, right? So
It is along with...
so if someone sees you as Ariel, you should be like, oh my, that's
it is. No, it's cute. It's cute. But my sister says she thinks it's because this one. I don't like the shape this one is going. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I've never heard of those things before.
They're fairly new, I think. Like,
So is it like the character reading it out, or
they're
what?
reading and they do songs. I don't know how it's done. I only heard the song ones, but there's like a different one for Elsa, a different one for Anna. There's like an Olaf one. So I got her Belle. I actually picked up Belle for her because she didn't have Belle, and obviously Belle and Anna are the two princesses she's named after.
Yeah.
So I was like to my sister, I was like, I'm going to give her. I told my sister, I was like, hey, listen, I'm actually going.
Sounds like she should have been called Moana.
I don't think that would have went well if she was called Moana.
But I'm just making a joke.
Yeah, but I think it would have upsetted some people's.
It's fine. We don't need to get into that. But point anyway is. So, yeah, like, I don't know. I love Disney, but I don't know. A lot of their recent stuff I haven't been as enthused about.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop here. Yeah.
Now, that's like, for instance, today I think is still a better situation than like in the early 2000s in terms of some of the movies they were
making.
making.
I don't know why my eyes are watering.
Like, I'm not a fan of Brother Bear. I know some people think
it's okay.
I think it had potential, Brother Bear, but then they made it too kiddie. Like, I know it can be tough because it's a Disney movie, and you know Disney movies are meant to be like kind of sweet, but a lot of the older ones have a darkness to them as well, and I feel like Brother Bear failed to like live up to the darkness.
I guess.
Because it's a movie like about misplaced revenge, right?
I think so. That I do. Oh fuck! Sorry. I think from what I remember, it was. I don't want to say too much in case I know it's an old movie.
Yeah. Well, don't. Yeah. Just because it's old doesn't mean that someone has seen it.
Yeah. It's like he does something happens to a mother bear, and he gets basically gets cursed to basically
Be a bear. Yeah, that's probably fair because it's part of the premise.
yeah, be a bear, and he actually basically becomes like a father figure to a bear cub, which I personally found very adorable.
Well, yes, but also that dynamic is something you see all the time. Like, actually,
Oh shit.
during that time period, that seemed to be every animated movie. Is you have one serious character and one goofy character. Think of Shrek,
Donkey.
Donkey,
Sorry,
Open Season,
I didn't watch Open Season.
the Ice Age,
Ice Age.
Manny and Sid.
Yeah, I like Ice Age. I think Ice Age is a fine movie.
Like, well, I loved the first one as a kid. The others, I haven't even seen, what's it called? What are like the two more recent ones? I saw the dinosaur one and I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with Ice Age.
Yeah, I meant to fucking... Okay.
But, like that was such a common... It was a cliche back then, essentially.
It was. I think they did make too many Ice Ages. I think they should have stopped after a while.
I think, yes. I mean, literally having them deal with space was probably a step too far.
Wait, do you know what? I think I didn't even get to that one.
That's the fifth one, I think, isn't it?
Was it?
What did you stop at?
I can't remember. I don't even remember them going to fucking space. I'm thinking in my head, it's like, wait, they went to space? When the fuck did they go to space?
Well, at the very least, I know Scrat goes to space.
I know there's the jokes with, like, the little guy getting the nut, which I do find kind of funny.
Scrat is probably one of the better aspects of those movies, yeah.
So anything that he does that seems wackier or like unnormal, I just don't really question.
But there's literally one where they have to stop a meteor hitting Earth.
Oh, I can't switch it again.
Yes, that is a problem, yes.
I actually didn't know that.
No, you can switch once per block, and that's it. I remember last time I said, why did I do that? Because I switched and then realized it was the wrong move. Do you remember that?
I know vaguely that you said it to me.
But, yeah, so, like, so just quickly to talk about Ice Age, just because I'm curious to know when you finished. So, first one was about them rescuing the baby.
Was that the first one?
That was, yeah. The baby. Then the second one was about escaping that valley because it's going to flood.
God.
Sounds like you don't know the plots of any of them.
I can't.
The third one was...
I remember the one where the two mammoths have a daughter and she like wants to date another mammoth. I remember that one.
Is that the one with the pirates? Because that would be the fourth movie if that's the case.
And I definitely saw that one. I remember Sid, the little the weird lemur guy falling in love.
Weird lemur
The
guy.
kind of the one that was like always like a joke.
When you say lemur, do you mean the Scratch?
Scratch, yeah. Didn't he like fall in love?
I would have thought he would be more like a rodent than a...
Yeah, you know what I mean. The little rodent guy. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure he fell in love in one of the movies.
I think that was in the third one.
Okay, so
The third one's the last one I actually saw.
I think the last one I saw was that fourth one then, when cause you don't remember the daughter falling in love, but I do. Oh fuck!
And then you didn't see the one where Sid falls in love.
Which one is Sid?
The sloth.
Maybe I did.
Did you see like a big poofy hair one?
Think so, kind of. Oh god.
That would have been the space one.
Oh, then I didn't see that one. No, I think I know of her. Then I'm not sure.
I've never seen it, but I have seen people react to it.
'Cause I definitely do not remember them going to space.
But anyway, so we got into this whole topic because talk about
shit.
Disney. So like Brother Bear, I thought there was potential there with the whole revenge angle, but I feel like they were afraid to lean into it.
I guess. I do like the little joke they made at the end of the credits though, where they went no fish was harmed at during the making of this movie.
I get it because bears.
That was actually kind of funny.
I get it. But yeah, so like that time period is probably not a great time in their part because, you know, like they made Home on the Range as well, which wasn't very good at all.
Oh, we don't talk about Home on the Range.
It's not the same level as Chicken Little.
Did I get Tetris?
Like literally, if I sat you down and was like, you have to watch Home on the Range or you have to watch Chicken Little, which would you pick?
Oh, that is a no-brainer. I would honestly pick Home on the Range.
Yeah. So it's like, even you're like, we don't talk about Home on the Range unless Chicken Little is the other option.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'd watch anything over Chicken Little.
Yeah, Chicken Little was so bad. I've only seen it once, so all I have is the memories of it. But it's a surprisingly cruel movie.
Is it? I just remember really disliking it.
But like the father is terrible in it. Chicken Little's father.
I just remember being not a good movie.
Okay, you don't remember the specifics then.
No, I just remember it just...
To be fair, it's been really long time since I've seen it, so some of the specifics could be a bit rough in my head. But the father is basically the entire movie trying to, like, save his own skin to the detriment of his son.
See? Oh, fucking hell.
And then near the movie, they have the gall to go, I've always loved you, son.
Because they had to cover their ass.
Yeah, but, like, what have you been doing this whole movie? You know? Anyway, so that was a bad time for Disney. And I don't think they're that bad now. But they're also not anywhere near their, like, heyday.
No, but I think that's the thing for anything now. I think a lot of things aren't as good as they were back.
Which is why you gotta look for the ones that are in their heyday. They're not as well known, but they... Like, actually, you know a movie that I've heard about a lot of really good things about recently? A really good animated movie.
Oh, shit. What?
It's called Flow.
Flow.
Have you heard about it?
No.
It's a Latvian movie. It's got no dialogue. The main characters are all animals, and they're escaping like a rising flood together.
Oh.
The main character is a cat, but the cat also, I think the other companions of the cats is a dog, a capybara, and a lemur.
Okay.
And the whole movie as I said, no dialogue. Like so they don't talk to each other or something. You know, it's literally all just action. And it's all to escape a flood. And I've heard really good things about it. It's got a really like stylish look to it. It looks like the kind of thing that you would like Disney to make, you know?
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am doing... Oh, wait. Oh, when let me go over.
Well, okay, so I can't say for certain, but sometimes on the going over, if you start rotating it rapidly, you can sometimes get it to go over the lip.
Okay.
But it's not a guaranteed thing I've found. I'm sure experts in Tetris would know exactly how to do that. Know what I mean?
True.
So anyway, so like, I mean, yeah, so it's just a case of we're looking at Disney movies, and when I made my list, like, okay, obviously a lot of people are going to talk about like their oldest stuff being the best. And
fair.
like literally 2 of my favorite Disney movies are actually relatively recent compared to that.
Well, actually, I think there was something where a lot of people recently were saying Tangled is one. There was something where people voted Tangled as one of the best Disney movies.
Tangled's really good, but I don't, you know, as much as I enjoy it, I don't think it holds a candle to like, you know, like Sleeping Beauty or Alice in Wonderland or those ones.
Oh, I love Alice in Wonderland.
But like 2 of my favorites are actually Lilo and Stitch and Mulan.
I think people online were complaining that Mulan should be the best. Ah, shit.
Complaining about Tangled, you mean?
Yeah, and that Mulan should have been voted the best.
Well, it's ultimately an opinion. Like every movie is an opinion. Like what's a Disney movie that's not very good that I like? Let me think now. I'm just kind of racking my brain for it. I guess the closest one would be Oliver and Company.
I like Oliver Company.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't, and didn't get very good reviews.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Oliver Company was great.
Now it's flawed. I do think it's flawed.
There's no such thing as a perfect movie.
Oh, some come close though. But like, for instance, in Oliver and Company, I think that rich, fancy poodle unnecessary. I don't think she matters at all in the movie.
I liked her.
Yeah, but like, what does she actually do?
She is a bitch.
Literally, in this case, because that's a female dog.
That was the joke.
I didn't know you were actually making that joke. But
that was also the joke that she was a female bitch dog.
But like, okay, beyond that, she doesn't really serve any other function, does she?
I think she was just supposed to be more the antagonist to Oliver coming into the house.
But she's not really the antagonist, because the antagonist is that business dude.
She's not. It's more...
Who, by the way, he's a true antagonist. Like, for a Disney villain, he is, like...
Oh, shit. Okay, the last... I'm not going to be...
You know, he's not super memorable as a Disney villain, not like a lot of Disney Renaissance stuff, but he is a genuine threat.
Oh, he is, because, like, he wants to kill a cat. Like, come on, he's evil.
But point anyway, so... That would probably be one of the closer ones, because, you know, like... I'm not going to sit down and say Oliver and Company is like one of Disney's best, but I actually do enjoy it.
You know how I feel about Oliver Company. I love that movie.
I think it's flawed, but I can get past a lot of its flaws, whereas some of these other movies I can't. You know?
Sorry, my eyes is watering and I don't fucking know why.
Is it because you're remembering that opening scene where he's in the box?
Yeah, that's making me sad. No, it's just watering from something. I don't know what it is.
I just had to bring that up. When you said your eyes were watering, I was thinking of that scene and I was like, actually, wait, are you...
My eyes actually are watering. I don't know why, though.
Do you need... You're not having an allergic reaction or something?
No, I don't have any allergies.
Okay, we do have antihistamines outside. If...
Oh, no, no. I say it's just meh.
Okay, as long as you're okay.
Oh, I'm fine.
Let me know if, like, you know, anything bad happens. But, yeah, so, like,
God.
with that stuff, and then...
That would have to do, Oh, fuck.
Like, even DreamWorks has kind of gone down. Although I have heard, actually, with DreamWorks... Hang on now. I should probably take one part of it back. I've heard that the new Puss in Boots was surprisingly good.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but I heard the same thing.
Like, I actually saw some of the animation in that movie, and it looks...
People really want to fuck the villain, not the wolf.
Of course, that's what you lean into.
That's what everyone wants to do.
That's you furry.
I'm not the furry. Everyone else in the world is a furry. That's what I've learned.
You're more of a furry than I am.
Everyone in the world. That's what I've learned. Everyone in the world is just...
A furry in some shape or form.
Yes, I am convinced everyone is some little bit of a furry.
To be fair, I've seen some sexy cat girls in my time.
Like...
Did they count, though?
Like, I have a friend, and she's, like, obsessed with, chat, the AI for, like, having intimacy with fictional characters and shit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like chat, it's like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like chat AI or something, and you, like, can talk to fictional characters, and you can have spicy time with them. She's, like, addicted to it.
It's like phone sex.
Well, no, it's texting.
Or, well, text sex, or whatever you want to call it.
It's like role play?
Wow, that's an interesting niche.
Is she, like, told me where she's obsessed with, like, Windbreaker, and I think there's, like, one where there's, like...
Windbreaker?
Windbreaker is an anime. A sport, kind of. It's, like, a kind of a gang anime, I think. I'm actually not 100% sure.
I'll look it up.
I just know her favorite character is, like, in it, and she has, like, she was telling me she has a chat BT thing where, like, she's his roommate and it gets spicy, and I'm like, I don't want to know anything else what you do in the privacy of your bedroom with this AI bot thing that you got going on, but you do you is kind of like what I say to her. I'm like, you do you.
What is this?
I can't remember what it's called now. I can go to my messages.
No. I'm not looking for that. I'm just...
You're not looking for it? I thought you were. Everyone, Owen's really looking it up because he wants to use it later.
I don't know if this has a Wikipedia page. Oh, wait. No, here's the manga. Okay, relatively recent manga.
It is. It's her.
It's shonen.
Yes.
Still running.
Yes.
And what's the premise?
Comes out every Tuesday. A chapter, because I know, because she gets very obsessed.
Unconventional appearance and lack of social skills.
I also get messages every day, every Tuesday, with pictures from this manga that I've never read.
Need to instead of rejecting him, his classmates fight alongside him.
It's like they do. There's a lot of fighting. I do know that.
Yeah, but it's also there's a concept in it's become a bit of a meme with regards to a lot of manga and anime. Nakama. Do you know what nakama is?
No.
It's the power of friendship.
Oh yeah, it's very much, I say, power of friendship.
Yeah, that's what I got from, like, reading that. It's like he meets some other people who manage to accept him for who he is, you know. So yeah, sure. I mean, I guess whatever floats your boat, as long as.
No, I just remember hey, she's the one who tells me about it. I don't know. I just tell her, do what you do.
It kind of reminds me of that one time I was watching some streamers play AI Dungeon, and all of a sudden it gets super sexual. Just because they used the word hot. They meant hot as in, like, hot food.
Oh, I'm convinced AI purposely does that. On purpose.
And all of a sudden it was talking about,
yeah,
you know, the bits.
I'm 100% convinced AI does it on purpose.
Oh god, it was so weird when that happened. But yeah, it, like, okay, and then if we talk about, but like, for instance, DreamWorks had a real stinker in terms of, like, I haven't seen it, but like,
okay,
a lot of people didn't seem to like it, and it did badly in the box office. What was that one it was to do with the squid? Ruby Gilman?
Oh, the mermaid one.
Was that a mermaid?
There was a mermaid in it and a squid, yeah, an octopus squid, yeah.
Yeah, the octopus squid was what I was thinking of.
The mermaids were evil in it, apparently.
Ah. But the budget for it was actually quite low compared to other DreamWorks movies, and it still failed in the box office. Now, I've never seen it. Maybe I'd love it, but it doesn't look like something I'd like.
Didn't see it either. It didn't interest me.
Apparently it didn't interest a lot of people.
Some people were excited to see it and then disappointed, I think.
Like, it had a budget of $70 million, which, you know, in most countries would be gigantic, but in the US, actually, for a CG animated movie from one of these companies, that's actually quite low.
Sorry.
And it only made like 40 million in the box office. Like 40 million. Imagine if they actually spent their usual like 110 million, 120 million on it.
I know. It's like...
So, it's just a... You know, they've made some major mishaps. It's like, start looking at some of the other countries. Like, the French have made a lot of great animated movies. I still need to show you Ernest and Celestine.
Oh, you do?
I think that's so sweet, that movie.
I think we keep meaning to watch it.
It has such a good visual style to it, and the characters are so endearing. I do think it's a little wrapped up too neatly at the end. But it was a really impressive movie. And I'm kind of sad that it didn't do as big, you know, in terms of like people awareness of it, you know.
No.
Part of it probably due to the fact it's a French movie, you know.
True. Sorry, I'm trying to focus.
It's okay. I know this must be quite difficult for you, for me, like
there,
constantly yapping on.
I did it.
You got a Tetris.
I think I got others earlier, but I was aiming for that. I was waiting. I actually saw the gap, and I was like, I'm gonna wait until I can get something like a Tetris.
Now, Tetris is obviously really good, but also some other stuff. So, like, back-to-back Tetrises are huge, where you get a Tetris and then you do another Tetris, like, immediately afterwards. And also, there's what's called a T-spin. Do you remember me explaining that?
Oh, vaguely, but I can't remember.
That's technically the best single move you can make in Tetris, but it's quite tricky to do. It involves those blocks you're dealing with right now, of, like, slotting them in a way that you can't do if you just, like, brought them down from straight in from above.
I think that has to be there. Oh my god. Oh no.
Hang on, I need another quick drink.
Yeah, work away.
There we go. So there's lots of good animated movies out there, folks. Not just from America, not just from Japan.
No, I already knew that there was good French movies and stuff.
What would yours be? Like it?
I haven't watched it in years, but I'm pretty sure I have when I was a kid seen ones. So I just can't think of their names right now and really enjoying them, and then finding out when I'm older that they weren't either they weren't Disney or they weren't Japanese and stuff, but I can't think of them right now.
I'm curious what it could have been. You ever see you probably haven't seen it, because the only way you'd probably see it is if I showed it to you, but like Fantastic Planet.
I don't think so, no.
La Planète Sauvage is what it's called in French.
Okay.
There's your le. Okay, I'll stop.
Nah.
But
yes, make fun of Caitlin.
But that's just for anyone who's. We explained that in Dark Souls, so you can go watch that if you want to get the joke. Or maybe someone in the comments will explain it. So basically, yeah, like there's just a lot of good animated movies out there, and just people should support them, because a lot of these movies, they struggle to actually make their money back. Which is why Flow being successful is actually pretty good. Like, Flow had a low enough budget. It was only like 3.5 million euro for a full animated movie.
Sorry, I'm trying to focus. Yes, go on, keep talking.
And it's made about 20 million worldwide now.
Do it. Ah, perfect.
So it's made back its money, which easily. It's made several times now. And that's always the most important thing when it comes to this stuff, that it's sustainable.
Oh,
Oh god, actually, I was about to say you can come back with it, and then I realized you have nothing along the right-hand side. So there was no way for you to, like, drag it down.
Yeah. Ah. Fuck. Retry.
Okay, do you want to... what more can I add here?
Hold that one, because that's a terrible piece to start with.
I'll let you keep going for the moment. If we get really stuck, then I'll have to look into maybe some way to, like, help. But for the moment, I'm kind of enjoying
I'm,
sitting
like,
back.
waiting for them to fuck up. They're not really fucking up.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, particularly later on in this game, like, they will never do that themselves. You'll have to screw them over.
Oh, fuck.
But, what was I saying about that? So yeah, just animation. It's just such an interesting area. And it's also a shame that a lot of people...
Yeah, you got Tetris.
A lot of people think that it's aimed at kids. And there's so much that isn't.
There is some anime that's very much aimed at kids, but, like, I think there's a lot that, like...
I'm talking about animation.
Oh, animation.
It took me a moment to realize that you had said...
I thought we were talking about anime for a second. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about La Planète Sauvage. The famous French anime.
Sorry. But, like...
Actually, you know, technically it is an anime. As well as every other piece of animation in the world. And do you know why?
Because anime just means animation.
Yeah, in Japan, yeah. We use the term to refer to animation made from Japan. But in Japan, everything's an anime. Well, every animated thing is an anime. Frozen's an anime.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, in the context of outside of Japan, it isn't. Like, we literally do mean made from Japan.
Oh,
know?
that's slightly fucked up a little bit. That's fine.
It happens sometimes. As you saw, I made a couple of mistakes myself when I was doing that one before.
Just kind of hope I'm trying to get another Tetris somewhere. So I was trying to make...
Yeah, it's tricky. That's part of the game, though. That's why, if it was easy to do a Tetris, it wouldn't be fun, would it?
That's true.
A Tetris should be something like, yes! We got a Tetris, you know?
I know, but I'm trying to fuck them over.
Now, Tetris is a little harder to do that, because all you're doing is pushing it up from below. Whereas in Puyo, it's easy to screw them over because blocks fall down and they can, like, block chains and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I was, like, kind of hoping I could play the Puyo part, but no. I have to play the Tetris part.
Well, we'll be going back and forth between Puyo and Tetris in the future.
Yeah, but right now... Oh, fuck, they fucked me over.
Well, to be fair, there's probably a lot of people who would actually welcome having the Tetris be first, because Tetris is obviously far more well-known over here.
That's true, actually.
This was apparently, when this came out on the Switch, this was actually like a big deal game on the Switch. It did well enough that like a lot of people were like, you picked up a Switch, you gotta get Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Ah, nice. But how do I save myself? Do I have to, like, match?
When you say save yourself?
Like, get rid of, like, the grey blocks that...
So, do you see each line of grey blocks has a gap? You gotta fill that gap. And it'll completely disappear.
That's how you do it.
But you gotta work your way down to it, you see, which is part of the issue.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you hesitated at the end there.
Ah, I was going to move it over, but...
When you bring it over like that, you should be like circling it around so that it'll go over it. Because if it's locked in too long, it'll actually like just stop in place.
Okay, here we go.
But what else was I saying about all that? Yeah, so yeah, just, you know, go watch more weird animation people. There's some good stuff out there, and they need the support. Did you see My Life as a Courgette?
No.
Oh, it's such a great stop motion like Swiss movie. It's so sweet, but also dark. And that's what I want from a lot of animation. I want it to be both sweet and dark, you know?
I come to the conclusion that you just make some of these movies up.
You don't believe that's a real movie? In America's release says My Life as a Zucchini.
What in the VeggTales is that?
Hey, I got it.
You got VeggTales?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Either have I, but I know...
I know it's a very memey, like...
Yeah, it's like a very, I think, kind of religious. I think
it's Christian.
Yeah, because I do know, remember I told you...
I think it's also straight to video, right?
I think it is, but I do know my friend that was in foster care. Remember her mom, her foster moms was from America. And remember, I told you about that before. And her daughter, they were in kind of a very religious thing in America.
You mean like the Bible Belt?
Kind of, I think it was kind of culty.
Oh, like one of the smaller new religious movements ones.
Like, so like, I do know when she was in it, her kids did obviously watch VeggieTales. I know the two eldest ones were like adults, and like one was married and one was like getting married, and the youngest one left America and came with her here, and the youngest one remembers watching VeggieTales.
I mean, I don't know much about VeggieTales myself. From what I can see, it's mostly harmless.
It is, but it is mostly harmless, but like
I'm sure there's some bits in it that are like, you know.
Yeah, so I think some people.
A lot of people like to make fun of it, and if nothing else, it's given the world memes.
Oh, I did something.
Yes, you got a Tetris, and you got a Tetris with the several like garbage lines as well. Now, the one problem though is that you've now got this little weird gap there. That's going to be hard to.
No.
There is a line coming up which will help you.
Oh fuck! Wait, I might.
What's wrong?
No, the line. When's the line coming up?
It'll be the one after this one.
Yes.
I remember there was a question people asked of like, which is your favorite Tetris piece? Most people said the line.
Yes.
The line is almost always what you want to like get to.
Yeah, the line is the best Tetris piece. Look at that, beautiful.
Now, technically, the best Tetris piece is actually the T, if you can do the T spins. But that's a very advanced move. So, for most people, it'll be the line, because that's the only way you can get a Tetris.
Oh, perfect. That slides there.
I think it is literally impossible to get a Tetris without using the blue piece.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to...
I think you're doing quite well right now.
I'm trying to... Oh, here. Focus a little.
Could you not have filled that one down below with the orange?
Oh, where? Down here?
Nah, where that red one is now, you could have put the orange one in,
Oh,
I
really?
think.
Oh, fuck, I wasn't thinking that.
It's fine, it's tricky sometimes.
That's go there for now.
But, yeah, so...
Oh, shit.
It's just an interesting...
Oh, fuck, I fucked up already.
Like, that's the thing. A lot of people think that I'm, like, super into anime. And I am, to some degree. But, like...
I think I'm more into anime than you.
But, like, a lot of what I like about anime is just the fact that it's kind of a more mature storytelling in animated form.